morning and welcome to your Monday morning espresso shot. It's a wonderful Monday morning, last in this month of November, and we look forward to kickstarting our December on this particular event. So let us begin now by first placing our awareness in the area of the heart, and then we take slow, deep, gentle breaths. Experience these flowing in and out of our hearts. Just breathe very slowly, very gently. Take your time when you do this. See if you can take those breaths even deeper. Just take your time with yourself and do this as we discuss the next topic. And now for things that make me go, moment. Today's topic. And today's topic is all about why does it take so long to get there? One of the things that I know that in my life, I've had experience with me trying to bring forward a reality. You know, for example, if I want to achieve a health goal and I go through the process of, for some of us praying, for some of us doing meditations, for some of us affirmations, whatever modality that we know about getting back healthy, eating well, nutrition, listening to your physician's advice, all of those things. But yet we are not able to get there. And the reason is likely because we are very impatient. Majority of the time, we're very impatient. Today, I want to share with you some of the mechanisms, I would say, to actually looking at things when we start to establish ourselves as, when we start to establish ourselves and saying, I want to achieve something, I want to drive at something, and then things don't happen the way we want them to happen, then we get despondent. So I want to share with you a concept that you may want to keep in mind when you are thinking about moving into the future and changing your reality. And what I'd like to share with you is this concept of creating a template and then a beacon that shines on that template. So it's just a metaphor, but it has helped guide me through a lot of rough patches. So imagine, for example, the whole the thing about the 4-minute mile. Before, it was in the 1940s or 50s, whenever the 4-minute mile was broken. Before that, everybody believed that it couldn't be broken. As a matter of fact, there were some researchers who were in medical school who actually did an analysis and said the body mechanics are such that you can never beat a 4-minute mile. And they actually went through the physiological analysis and said you can never beat a 4-minute mile until somebody did. And as soon as one person beat the 4-minute mile, everybody started beating the 4-minute mile. All the athletes who were aspiring to dominate that particular competition began to break the 4-minute mile. So what happened? What really happened? The difference is that the people started believing that they could break the 4-minute mile. So what happened was I used my hand as a metaphor for this energy field of possibilities. So it's a metaphor that says, all right, I am now believing that I can break the 4-minute mile. But to get from this three-dimensional body to that reality, one has to really be patient, because the energy field is set up, but this physical body needs to work through a lot of machinations that are more three-dimensional in nature. So those are the dimensionals that are, okay, I need to get into shape, so I need to go work out, so I need to build some endurance in certain areas. I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to eat nutritious foods. And it takes a while for the nutritious foods and the systems to go through. If I'm suffering chronic conditions, it takes a while for those chronic conditions to purge. And so you are tending towards that field. But what happens is when we say that we want to break the 4-minute mile in this example, and we don't get there the next day, what we do is we become despondent and say, I'll never be able to do that. So what happens is that field that is set up, that is, I believe in the 4-minute, I can break a 4-minute mile, moves into this other area that says I can't do it. And so now your body begins to reset towards that. Now your body is already in that state. So it's not hard to get to that state. You can apply this to, achieving health goals, achieving certain abundance goals, academic goals, is that when you have such a, you are here and you want to achieve something that's lofty, the first step is to actually create a mindset and set up that field that says, I believe this and truly believe, because the energy that you give to that belief system is the energy of emotions, of loving, falling in love with that particular outcome. Then you just trust and allow the body to morph into that state. and it will happen. You don't care about how you're going to get there. You just trust that it is always going to be there. All right. I'm going to be doing a little bit more deeper dive for December on something that I can combine quantum mechanics along with creating your reality, and I'll combine the two. And so watch out for that deeper dive conversation happening very soon. In the meantime, I would like to share with you a quick Qigong technique. It's a body detox and reducing stress. The way you do this, we actually do this all the time here on this program. We take a slow, deep breath, about 5 seconds, breathe through the nose, and then exhale for 5 seconds out of the mouth. This brings oxygen in your body. We're doing this. We're actually breathing in and out, but imagining our breaths are flowing in and out of our hearts when we do the next program here. But this particular has been shown. It's a Qigong technique as well that aligns itself with the heart math technique that detoxifies your body. So let's do that next, all right? So let us now place awareness in the area of the heart. Let's take slow, deep, gentle breaths. Experience these breaths flowing in and out of your heart. And now recall a memory or an event that helps you experience regenerative emotions. Just feel deeply these emotions. So as you take these slow, deep, gentle breaths and experiencing them flowing in and out of your heart, and as you do that, begin to experience renewing emotions, emotions that make you feel amazing, make you feel regenerative. And that is the energy that you can give to the template that you're creating energetically so that your body will then align itself to that template. And we want to be patient when we do that. Can you give your body permission to feel joy, appreciation, and gratitude a little more intensely? Just experience it more intensely. Give your body permission and say, I want to allow a more intense version of this emotion. The more intense, the more powerful your ask is going to be of the universe, and the quicker you're going to get there. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Truly appreciate your participation. Those were a quick 15 minutes. And I wanted to just share with you, you can type your questions in if you have any. And while you're typing them in, I just wanted to share with you that the webinar, the Optimal Performance Under Pressure, has been published and replay is posted. So if you're an Ignite member, it's in your particular website or on your membership portal. Just sign in and you can have that. I also have an option for individuals who are not Ignite members to make a one-time purchase of this digital file. I'll be sending out that information in the email. All right. All right, so time for Q&A. Let's see what's going on out there. Q&A questions. So I've got something coming through here, I think. Oh, hello, Dil. Wonderful to hear from you. I hope all things are going okay in the United Kingdom for you. Yeah, Lynn McTaggart. I think you're referring to Lynn McTaggart here. Power of 8 says, sometimes when you wait patiently, you must get out of the way. And that is essentially it. When you wait patiently, if you wait patiently in trust of this thing manifesting itself, and that's you getting out of the way. But if you wait patiently and get angry, the feeling of falling in love with that and getting angry or frustrated because you're not achieving that, these are incongruent emotions. So getting out of the way means that all you need to do is just let go and surrender and say, my heart is here and I'm experiencing joy and just feeling and falling in love with this particular outcome, whether it's a health goal or a relationship goal or any goal. I'm just falling in love with that outcome. And I know that right now I can't design how that outcome is going to be because I'm limited in the way that I can create that outcome. If I could design a way to get there, I wouldn't need the universe. So obviously the universe knows better and can see more things and can bring more people to us to do that. So we just let go of that control. When we surrender and let go, that's getting out of the way. Okay, so thank you so much for that, Dil. I hope things are going well in the Power of 8. I think that's a very powerful process that Lynn McTaggart has set up. And, you know, this is exactly the perfect place for anybody who wants to do manifesting and have the extra boost. And we do that through this particular program anyways, because when we experience regenerative emotions, and there's many of us here, and not only the people that are actually connected right now, but people who will listen after are also participating in the energy field, because we're talking about quantum energies here where there's no time and space. All right. Thank you so much for that question, Dil. Appreciate it. All right, I don't see any other questions coming. So we will say thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you next Monday. All right, take care.